All right, Shalom, Shalom. Giving all praises and honor and glory that's due to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, by Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations goes to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. To you brothers out there pushing the street with all righteousness and sincerity, and to the Aqua, the few sisters that are listening and learning to you, I say Shalom. Coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But we're to edifying the faith and lands of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Praise, let's be edifying and straight to the point. All right. And I saw this on the news, man. All right. And hey, let's read the title of this article here. This is from iHeart.com. It reads, U.S. warships were swarmed by at least 100 so-called UFOs, naval crew said, man. All right. And this article came out yesterday, June 28th, which was yesterday. All right. So a U.S. warship, a Navy ship it was swarmed by at least over 100 Chariots, man. All right, so Esau is spooked. Okay, these devils are spooked, man. All right, but before I read this article, I want to go to something, man. All right, I want to go to a video that I saw last night on Tucker Carlson. All right, we're gonna look at that. Let's let this commercial play. All right, first, okay. So, look, I want you to listen to what this Edomite says on the Tucker Carlson show, man. All right, what he think that should happen. All right. So without further ado, let's let this video play. All right, and then we're gonna come back.
So in Brazil, the government has long been willing to admit what it doesn't know in a way that our government won't. And so people talk about UFOs here much more than they do in the United States. The Brazilian Senate just held its first ever public hearings on the matter. Members of the military explained that they have encountered a lot of UFOs, including a night called the Night of the UFOs, in which 5 Brazilian fighter jets were chased by dozens of unidentified flying objects at high speed. Things like that happen in the United States, too, when we're just beginning to hear about them. So, for example, dozens of sailors have just told a documentary filmmaker called Jeremy Corbell that they were swarmed by, quote, at least 100 UFOs off the coast of San Diego, all of which had physical capabilities that were beyond anything people have made, that challenge the laws of physics. What is this exactly? Nick Pope is a former UK Ministry of Defense official, and we're happy to have him join us tonight. So, Nick, tell us what these sailors described and what you think it adds up to, if you would.
Well, they described a series of objects literally swarming around multiple US Navy ships. They said that speeds and maneuvers seemed way ahead of anything they'd seen. Now, the DoD and the Navy are saying, they're trying to say, that some of this is drones. Maybe it is. And with China threatening Taiwan, if this is foreign adversary drones and they can do that to the US Navy, we're in big trouble. Either way, this is an act of provocation, arguably an act of war. The American people need some answers. They deserve answers.
So if these are, in fact, from a foreign military, and as far as I know, the Pentagon has given no evidence whatsoever of that, but if it is, then, I mean, it's probably not even worth talking about having a war with China because they've already won.
Well, the first step is to try and bring one of these things down. I know it sounds provocative, but look, if these things are literally in our airspace and over our assets, we do have things that can bring these sorts of objects, whatever they are, down. We have lasers, we have the ability to send an electromagnetic pulse. Let's bring one down and let's get those answers. Everyone's asking the question, NASA...
Did you hear that? He said, let's try to shoot one of these chariots down. Really? So, their idea, this is the pride of Esau, man. And that goes to show you the pride of this devil, man. Like it says, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwells in the cuts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, who saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? This is the pride of Esau, man. He said, let's try to shoot one of these chariots down. Now, these chariots have the ability to basically cut off the missile defense, man. It happened in 1967 or 1968, one of those years, man, where one of these chariots appeared, all right, and they was attempting to actually fire a missile at one of these chariots, and the chariots cut off their missile defense, man, all right. So these chariots have the ability to basically cut off your laser defense, man. Okay, so look, the fact that this Edomite said we can try to shoot one of these things down. You think you can shoot these chariots down, man? Man, please, man. This is the pride of Esau Edom, man. All right, this man is so proud that he think his technology and his military technology can actually take down one of these chariots, a chariot that has the ability to maneuver, be one place and disappear in another place, man. Okay, have the ability to reappear and disappear. Okay, can actually maneuver from one side to another side and do all these things, man. It's all right. This is how about Shem Shai's technology that is not of this world. And it's not China, it's not Russia that's doing this stuff, man. These are chariots of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. But this is Esau wanting to deny, okay? And they're gonna deny until these chariots show up and give an ass kicking to Esau Edom and his kingdom, man. Okay? So that's the pride of this devil, man. Alright? Let's learn a little bit more.
Is asking, the DOD is asking, the military is asking. The American people are asking too, and I think we've been having this discussion now for far too long to just put off getting to the bottom of this and giving people the truth, whatever that may be.
In one sentence, do you have any idea why the Pentagon, why the U.S. military and the Navy made no attempt to bring them down or didn't bring them down?
Well, I hope that they did. One answer is maybe they tried and failed. But again, we need more answers on this, and Congress needs to hold the DOD and the military to account.
Fair point. Nick Pope from the UK, thank you.
All right. So you heard that shit, man. All right. You heard this. So let's read this article, man. All right, let's see what's up. All right. It says a naval crew has reportedly told a documentary film that U.S. warships were swarmed by at least 100 so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai in 2019. So this happened, a few years ago, man. But nevertheless, it's still edifying, man. Okay? And this information just coming out. All right? We didn't hear about this information in 2019. So now it's 2022. This information is now coming out. But nevertheless, man, all right, more information is coming out, man. And more information is going to come out. Because why? It's that time, man. It's that time for the truth to come out, and it's time for the information to come out, man, about these chariots. So, hey, let's see. I'm going to read a little bit more. All right, it says, I don't care if these were drones or true UFOs, pyramids, triangles, or even seagulls with lights strapped onto their wings. Colbell said, I want the fundamental questions to be answered. Do we know the controller of these unions? And hey, the controller of these chariots are the angels, man. All right. So I'm not gonna read the rest of this article. I'll put both of these articles in the description box. You can read them and watch that video. But let's get some scriptures, man. Okay. Because these chariots are controlled by who? The angels of the Lord. Okay. This is Psalm 68, verse 17. The chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels. Angels are in these chariots controlling them, man. Okay? The angels are in these chariots controlling them. Okay? All right? They can cloak themselves, okay, in the clouds, man. Okay? Angels are in these chariots. Psalm 68, verse 17. The chariots of Yahweh are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. Okay, so the Lord is Yahweh Shem Shai have his angels that swarm those all right, the swarm the U.S. warship, man. Okay, that was the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai with his angels, man. Okay, not literally Yahweh Shai, but his angels, man. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. All right, but these chariots got these devils spooked, man. Okay, and it goes to show you. Okay, and they want answers. Okay. Lucky. It's a brother I'm on the bad putting up lesson. All right. Let's read this. This is Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. That's a chariot. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Verse 3. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. These chariots are a curse to these devils, man. They're trying to figure out what's going on. All right. But hey, the men of the Lord are telling you, man, who is in these chariots, man? The angels. The angels of the Lord, Yahweh are in these chariots, man. Okay? There ain't no green-eyed, bug-out aliens, man. It ain't Russia or China doing this. No, man. This is the Lord Yahweh that's doing this, man. Okay? And sending his angels, all right, to spook you devils, man. You devils are spooked. All right? Let's read this. Verse 3. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that swears shall be cut off as on that side according to it. Verse 4, And I will bring it forth, said the Lord Yahweh hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief. These chariots have entered into the house of the thief, man, which is America, Babylon the Great. And who's the thief? Esau, even the so-called white man. And into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name. And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof, man. Okay? So, hey, Yahushua is coming back to kick my ass, man. And these devils are spooked. Okay? Let's get this. This is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, amen. Okay? So everybody's going to see Yahushua come back on that fathership chariot, man, which is not long, man, because, hey, the days are being sped up for the elect's sake. Okay? So, but the pride of Esau, man, you heard this devil, man, talking about we can shoot the chariots down. And you Edomites, boy, I tell you. You Edomites think your technology and your all these things you got, man, is gonna save you for what's coming, man, from your ultimate destruction. No, it's not, man. All right, let's read this. This is Obadiah verse 3. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, Who shall bring me down to the ground? This is the mindset of Esau, Edom, so-called white man. Okay, that's that pride, because he think his technology is gonna oversee Yahweh Shem Shai's technology, man. You think he's gonna be able to defend, all right, and to defeat Yahweh Shai in his second coming, but he's not. He's gonna lose. Okay, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. The Lord's gonna bring you devils down, man. He's gonna bring you devils all the way down. Okay, so you devils gonna lose, man. Let's get this. Isaiah 47 and let's see. Yeah, I'll read verse. This really don't go well. This really don't go with what I want to get, but I can still read this anyway. All right. This is Isaiah 47 verse 12. Stand now with thy enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit, and if so, thou mayest prevail. Verse 13. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and say thee from these things that shall come upon thee. These devils think that they witchcraft, their military weapons and their lasers. You heard this either, Mike, talking about we got lasers and this and that. We can shoot them down, shoot the chariots down. Man, please. These chariots can be one place and disappear, man. You devils really think. And that's the pride of Esau, man. That's the pride of this devil. And this devil is in for a rude awakening, man. Verse 14. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm it, nor fire to sit before it. All right, so you devils are gonna lose, man. Okay, you devils gonna lose, and you're gonna lose bad, man. Okay, and this is what you devils preparing for, to fight Yahushua at his second coming. Let's read this. Revelations 12 and verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. Okay, that dragon represents Esau, even so-called white man, and his military. All right, and his military force, his navy, his marines, his army. All right, so that was gonna stop, and these heathen nations and Babylon, Great America, are gonna stop fighting each other during World War III when Yahushua make his grand return. They're gonna try to fight Yahushua, man, and they're gonna lose. And it tells you right here, verse 8, and prevailed not, neither was there place found any more in heaven. Heaven means rulership, man. Okay, these devils are gonna be taken out of rulership. Okay, they're gonna lose. Verse 9, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him. Okay, these devils are gonna go back to a peasant state, man. All right, so hey, and look. Let's just get how this is gonna turn out, man. Let's go to 2 Israel chapter 13, and I'm gonna read verse 1 all the way down. Okay. 2 Israel chapter 13, I'm going to start at verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. Verse 3. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heavens, man. That man is talking about Yahushua. But he's not coming back to Esau's rulership to meet him as a man. He's not coming back to meet these devils as a man, like he tells you in Isaiah 47 and 3. All right, he's going to take vengeance, and he's not going to meet these heathen nations as a man. He's going to be in spiritual angelic being on the fathership chariot, man. Okay, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. All right, these nations are going to tremble when they see Yahushua comes back on their fathership chariot, man. Okay, verse 4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth failing when it feeleth the fire. High laser beam fire, man, from the chariots. Okay, verse 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heavens to subdue the man that came out of the sea. All right. And they're going to try to subdue Yahushua, man. All right, because like I said earlier, these nations are going to stop fighting each other during World War III, and they're going to, and they're going to try to fight Yahushua, but it ain't going to end well, man. Let's keep reading. Verse 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain and flew upon it. That fathership chariot, man. And that fathership chariot is going to be like a great mountain, man. Okay? Like a big, huge mountain range. Verse 7. But I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. So the prophet Israel said he couldn't see where this chariot began or where it ended. Okay? It was so huge. Okay? Verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they were gathered together to subdue him, were so afraid, and yet durst fight. You heard this Edomite talking about they got laser beams, we can shoot the chariots down, this and that. Man, that's the pride of Esau. And hey, the Lord's going to put the spirit on you devils to fight, man. And really, Esau going to fight willingly anyway, because he's going to try to show himself that he's a big tough guy, man. All right? It's not going to end well for you damn devils, man. Okay? Verse 9. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. Verse 10. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth, as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lip a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. That's that high laser beam chariot fire, man. That's going to come out. Just like in the movie Independence Day, man. You saw that. All right. Verse 11. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which were prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So when the prophet Israel saw this, he was terrified, man, because he saw this. He witnessed this, man. Okay? And we're going to witness this when the elect gets beamed up into the chariots, man. Okay? We're going to witness the destruction of this place, man. All right? So, hey, these devils are going to lose, and they're going to lose badly. Verse 12. Afterward, I saw the same man come down from the mountain, and called unto him another peaceable multitude. That's the elect being beamed up into the chariots. And the elect is going to be beamed up into the chariots before the destruction of Babylon, the great American, man. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it right there. I'm gonna end it there. Let's get this last scriptures, because this is what's coming for you Edomites, man. All right, this is Isaiah 66 and verse 15. For behold, the Lord Yahweh Shah will come with fire in his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. Fire, man. Like he tells you in Luke chapter 12 and verse 49. I come to send fire on the earth, and what would I be if it be already kindled? That fire is going to be kindled before Yahweh comes back. And then he's just going to finish the rest. Okay? Verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord Yahweh shall be many. So there's going to be a lot of death, man. Okay? 2/3 of our people are going to face that death. All right? These Edomites, these low-level Edomites, because the upper Edomites, they're going to go into their doomsday bunkers and hide. Okay? They're going to go and hide, and they're going to be the first fruits of slavery. Okay? And some of these heathen nations as well. Okay? All right? They're going to be preserved for captivity. But these low-level Edomites here, they're going to die. All right? And some of these low-level rich elite Edomites, they're also going to die because they think their doomsday bunker is going to save them here. No, it's not, because this place is going to be totally annihilated, man. Okay? When Yahweh returns. Okay? And we're inching closer and closer to that. Okay? So I'm gonna end the lesson here. I just wanted to do this little quick lesson. All right, Lord willing, I pray this lesson was edifying. Esau, Edom is spooked, and they're trying to figure it out. But hey, men of the Lord, we already know what it is, man. Okay, so with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. All praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Rakakadash. That belongs to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations goes to the hopeful and let that scatter abroad. All right, see you with another lesson soon, Lord willing. Kwam Yasharala Shalom. Why about the ball? About the one DTA about the ball. Boom. Shalom to next time. Shalom.